Alright, so I'm going to show you guys around my wizard tower that I made for D&D. This is the outside of it so far. Don't think I'm going to add anything new except for on the inside of the tower. So it's pretty good right now. I like it. This purple is supposed to be a magic force field that I will explain at a later date. Let me just figure out. Okay. Oh, shit. There we go. Alright. So, I believe this one is, yeah. That's not going to be here. There we go. But, so yeah, this is the tower. It's gonna be bigger than this in the actual game because I made this for quickness sake, because I don't want to be spending 3 weeks building this by hand. So, this over here, as the sign clearly states, is the teleportation circle housing. So, in the keep of Blake, it would be there would be a teleportation circle that is able to bring you up to here, which this can also bring you back down to there, but it's in this separate little house over here, and then there's a pathway leading across over to this area. But so this is also going to be much bigger. I just trying to get the point across. But so I'm going to have like a alchemy grove to grow ingredients in, sort of like a druid grove, over in this side of the island, sort of towards between the teleportation circle and the actual tower. And you got a nice little pond up here for decoration, but the path comes all the way around. And yeah, so yeah, just put this sign down for saying that the building is not to scale because it's going to be much bigger than this. So if you come inside, this is the first floor of the wizard tower. And yeah, this is the main library and study. I do not know where that's missing. There we go. So it's obviously the main library and study. So I've got a nice chair and desk to sit at and read books and write notes at. And all these are floating candles indicated by the sign. They're floating around the room to light the room. But then this staircase goes up, and it splits off in two directions. This way, right here, goes up, out, and around up to the very next floor that is right above the library. And it currently does not have anything in it. I'm still trying to decide what would need to go here. But let's just go back down because there's no point. Really? Or, well, I guess I could just go up, but so this one goes out and it goes the other way, and it goes up past this floor and it goes to the very next floor. So the third floor technically. And this one has portals to a artificial space, which would be a room that's like 30 feet by 30 feet, and I could store different things in there and for different purposes. But this right here is my magic barrier crystal. So this crystal is what causes the barrier outside. And I believe this is, yeah, this is the staircase that goes down one level to make sure that all the floors are connected. So all the floors are actually connected. But so once you're on this floor though, it's just one staircase going up. So, and then you come out this door, oh, whoops, and you go up one more level, and this is where things get a little crammed. So you come in, very small, but over here, alchemy and enchanting library. So obviously, this is a library filled with books full about alchemy and enchanting. So then over here, we've got the alchemy lab, which is obviously a place where it would have different things to do alchemy. We get the enchanting chamber, which is a place for me to sit down and enchant an item for however long it takes, 2, 6, 10 hours, however long it is. But next level, this is the very top level, and it's so this is my wizard study. I've got a couple books just for a quick reference up here. My desk that I can sit at, obviously the floating candles. I got a crystal ball, really bad, but yeah. Then over here we got my bedroom. And we've got my bed, obviously, floating candles. But then over here we've got a portal to scrying chamber. So I don't have the scrying chamber built, but you would go through this portal and it would bring you into a room, a artificial space room like the ones downstairs, and it would have a scrying ball in it to where I just focus on the ball and can scry whatever the hell I want. But over here, clone storage for my clones. I just built vats so you'd know that it's like where my clones are stored. But yeah, and obviously this is going to be a lot bigger because storing 2 clones, that's fucking dumb. But this is actually a lot bigger than it actually is. Again, I just built it small for the sake of actually being able to build it in time. Here's another image of the actual tower itself with all of its winding staircases. So if you were to exit the tower and follow the path over here, there's going to be a building there. I have to decide what it's going to be, but you follow it this way and you have the Wizard Academy. Again, I built a small one here because this island wasn't big enough to actually build it on, but yeah, so that's where the Wizard Academy is going. So if I fly back down out of here and over to here, this is actually, again, not to size, but this is the Wizard Academy. So it's a decent sized building, but it's actually going to be bigger than this, of course. So the Wizard Study Library, so we've got bookshelves and tables for the students to sit and read, and then we've got a magic artifact that would be sitting in the middle just to show that it's magical. Apprentice Alchemy, which would be a place for the students of the academy to be able to come and practice their alchemy. Then we have a Apprentice Enchanting, which is a place where apprentices can come and enchant. Got books for reference there. And then upstairs we have the common rooms. That door's open. So we've got the additional study for people to come and sit at and study away from the people in the library, so need be. Then we have the male dorm, which is here. It's in this room. Probably more beds than this, honestly, but again, just for the time of me actually building it, so it didn't take me forever. There's beds, and each one has their own chest for their belongings. Then we have the female dorm, again, bigger, but chests and beds. And that's about it. It's about what I've got so far. I really like it. Still have to figure out what to put on that one floor, but again, I'll figure it out. And I have that one building to put in that I don't know what I want it to be yet, but I can do something with it. But yeah, that is my tower.